Hey, how's it going everybody? This is T.I. Welcome back. In this video, we're going to be going over Confluence, right? So it's very important to understand how to apply Confluence, right? With Confluence, we're going to be adding various layers to our charts. By building up these layers, it's going to give you confidence by placing trades and taking entries. It's a bit like detective work. We'll start looking at the charts, we start taking pieces from the charts and build it all together and to make it into one big layer, and it will give us exactly what we need when we want to enter a trade. I go through a lot of the stuff in my top-down analysis as well, going on higher time frames, looking down to the smaller time frames. If you use Confluence in conjunction with top-down analysis, then you'll be in a better place to start taking trades and start looking at opportunities. And we're here to look for opportunities on all time frames. So we don't just stick to one time frame. We will go through all different types of time frame and see where we can find these opportunities. So with Confluence, we'll put all the time frames together and we'll build one big report so we can take these opportunities. So stay locked, I'll go over to the charts on the computer and we'll get down to business, all right? Also, if you're finding value in this content, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. So stay locked, subscribe, and I'll see you on the charts. Hey, how's it going everybody? This is Tia, welcome back. In this video, we're going to be going over Confluence. It's important to learn and understand Confluence and how to use it in your chart analysis, right? You can use Confluence to layer your chart. So we're on the weekly. I've opened up Great British Pounds and the Swiss franc on the weekly, and at the moment we're seeing it kind of like it's been in a downtrend ever since 2007. It's never really gained control, has it? At the moment, it looks like it's kind of not breaking anything, just consolidated since 2016. So since 2016, it's just been consolidated, this whole area right here. So just from looking at the weekly, we're not in no trends, right? We're looking at the short moves. Yeah. So we know already that this is not going to be a big mover, but we'll take the short moves from the top to the bottom. Okay. I mean, the range from there to there. I mean, if you catch it from the top down to the bottom, yeah, you're doing all right. You know, like I said, we're doing short moves. You can swing trade it if you really want. Like I said, that's good pips. You'll probably get a nice percentage in your portfolio. Yeah, so it looks quite good actually. At the moment, it's just consolidating, but as you can see, it's kind of been going up as well. So from where was coronavirus? Coronavirus was March. Yeah, this right here was coronavirus. Great British Pound fell. Swiss franc come back up. Sorry. Yeah, Great British Pound fell, and the Swiss franc was climbing the ladders. And then it's regained its strength back, and it's just ranged since then. So we're looking at potentially it could break this right here. I've shown you how to do a top-down analysis. I'll post a little postcard up here so you can view the top-down analysis video. It gives a whole range of monthly, weekly, daily, 4 hour, 1 hour, etc., etc. So I'll do a whole top-down analysis on a pair. It's very, very useful to go through. I use this daily, especially on the smaller time frames, where prices and where we're going and where we're going to be heading to. So once you mix top-down analysis for technicals, you can do it. You can mix it in with fundamentals, and yeah, you're going to know exactly where price is going to go. Obviously, no one knows exactly where price is going to go, but you'll have a good idea, and it'll give you opportunities. So in this game, all we're seeking is opportunities, and if we can spot an opportunity, it's fantastic. We can obviously move forward with that opportunity, right? Okay, so on the weekly, we see that it's kind of slowly climbing back up. Let's go to the daily. Yeah, so the daily's over here. Let's have a look what we can see on this daily. This nice little drop here. I mean, that's fantastic. If you ever bought this and then it's regained itself off after that, and we have a nice little uptrend here. We can put a nice little trend line in, to be honest. I don't really put trend lines on the daily, but given the circumstances, I mean, yeah, we are in a nice little uptrend right here. Put that there. Oh yeah, it's come down, hit this, come up, and it's kind of like just been skimming this trend line all the way up. So yeah, it does look quite nice. It's pretty much been in the channel, so yeah, we can wait for it to break out channel or the trend line. So it's all down to you. So that's another layer right here that we can put in, and also it has been, yeah, it has been in the market structure as well. So it's kind of got this. This was market structure right here. Market structure, well, so it's consolidated right here. So we could have put market structure high, market structure low, and wait for it to break, come back down, broken it again down here, and then to be honest, we've been in that uptrend. We can put it in. It might break this, but we'll put in support and resistance so it'll be effective. Okay, let's go down to the 4 hour. Let's see what we can see on the 4 hour, right? So this trend line's still in play. It's quite nice. We're gonna start putting on some support and resistance, right? Alright, let's go down to our lines. Let's grab up the little line tool. We want to track price, right? So it's important that we track price. We want to know where it's going to go. Yeah. This would be better. Support resistance. I think there'll be one here as well. We have to go back and have a look. But I'll put place this just in case I'm going to move it around. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, right here. That's a nice support resistance. So one price might go up to there. And we'll put one more up here as well. I might adjust it. I have to go back and have a look at what's going on. Okay, cool. So we've got this right here. What's this? What's going on here? Yeah. Look at candle. Yeah, good. This is what a 4. Probably potentially another one right there. One right here, one right there, one right there. So yeah, that's quite nice. That'll be a nice support resistance. Price is literally right on that as well. So that might be right as support resistance, but I think this will be a better. This will be a better break right here. Right here, and we've got this one as well. Yeah, it might be a better break, this one. Just kind of broke down, come back, retested, dropped. There's your entry point. That was quite nice. Come down, hit it, broke it. It's made a mess right there. Yeah, it made a mess, but before it dropped, retested the zone again, and it just dropped down, and then it broke this support resistance right here. There's your entry. So it's broken this right here, consolidated. It's made this is probably news. I would suspect this is news. March, yeah, well, coronavirus. It's come back up, tested it. This is the entry point right here. Entry point right here. All the way down. All the way down. Man, that was a good one. Stop loss would have been just above that support resistance. So you would have took a nice trade for that. I think I took a similar trade. It might not be on it might be GU. But wow, look at that. So that was in March. 19th of March, when was that? 11th. Yeah, so, well, pretty much just over a week, and you would have been rich. Well, this is a lot size, but yeah, you would have had a nice run. You would have had a nice run for the week. Fantastic. I know most of you wouldn't ride it down to here. You'd probably be seeing this consolidating right here. You would have think, yeah, okay, time to close, or move stop loss down. It all depends on how much of a swing trader you are. and it's made this lovely pattern right here, gone back straight back up. Yeah, beautiful. But it's probably support resistance, and no doubt this is probably tested it. Then it's been ranged here, come back out, kind of like ranged right there. I mean, if you wanted to take smaller trades, you could probably take smaller trades right on, where did it break? Broke this, come back, retested it right here, entry, all the way up. This was a small trade right here. So your entry would have been right, as soon as it come back and tested it, I mean, potentially you could have took 100, 120 pips, maybe 100 pips on that. This, I reckon I would have took that from this support to that support. I would have been happy with that. The pullback on that, made a nice little pattern again. And then it's broke this, it broke this, come back, retested it. Entries right there, dropped all the way down. That's lovely. Yeah. I mean, that's beautiful. All the way down. Like I said, you guys are going to be, at this point, you'll be like freaking out, thinking, oh my god, this trade's coming back. At that point, you'll be putting like Fibonacci. And you'll be thinking, you'll be looking at it saying, hang on, it hasn't even gone past by 50%. Why am I freaking out? Freak out when it starts hitting it up here, back to entry. But yeah, by then you would move, most times you move stop loss to break even or to cover your cost, and you just let it run risk free, start trading that stop loss. But yeah, that's a nice little trade right there. Broke the support resistance again right here, and it's gone up, come back down, retested it, back up, retested it again. So yeah, you could have had a few, you could have took this up to here, until it's come back down and broke this. As it broke this right here, there's another entry. Every time it just retests, every single time. There you go. You had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 entries. Yeah, 5 retests. Let me see what Fibonacci was on that. Fibonacci up to 38. 38. There you go. There's our target. If you haven't seen my Fibonacci video, go watch it. I'll post a link right here. So yeah, check out my Fibonacci video. It'll show you where you can take profits and what to look out for. So yeah, Fibonacci. So again, support resistance mixed with Fibonacci. It's come down. You have this support resistance right here. You got this Fibonacci level right here. Man, this is a winning trade all day long. Yeah, we're sitting on the 4 hour. Don't forget, we're sitting on the 4 hour. We've got a support resistance here. I mean, you could have had a trend line on this as well, all the way up. So, matter of fact, put it in. Right. So we see this right here. Pull out Fibonacci. It's come down. So we have this trend line right here. So that's one layer. We have a support resistance right here. That's the second layer. And then we have our Fibonacci, the third layer. Right. So we've got three layers right here. So it's kind of broke it. It's the Fibonacci pulled back at this point. We trace back. So it come up to this point here. We trace back. And like I said, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We're at 5 entries right here. We've got a trend line. We've had a trend line right here as well. So yeah, man. So I said, there's so much that you can add in. You can add pivot points. Let's put pivots in. Well, I think I'll go back. Let me do the settings on that. I'll put 15. It look ugly. What was this? Settings. 100. There we go. Yeah, I told you. I knew it looked ugly. Put it back. Let's put it so it's not looking ugly. 80. 70. Oh man. 70. Yeah, here we go. Still looks ugly. Right. So here we go. S1 right here as well. Support 1. We've got support 2 right here too. Right. So we have our pivot points. Come down. So we have a pivot point right here. So this is a zone right here. Support resistance zone. 4 hour support resistance zone. We've got a trend line. We've got Fibonacci level. And we can just keep building it up, building it up, building it up. So this is Confluence. So this is good. This gives you confidence in taking trades because you're building up layers, right? You're building up all these layers. Okay, so delete that. Let's have a look what's going on at the moment, right? Let's have a look at present day. So present day, we've had this pullback. It's pulled back down to 50% equilibrium, so it's equaled at the markets right now. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, it's nice. We've got support resistance right here. We've got, where's price? Price is right here. So yeah, we've had let's go to this trend line as well. The trend line in here. Very broke trend line, to be honest. Yeah, broke trend line. Broke the trend line on the 1 hour anyway. Oh, that was that. That's quite bad. You know what? That was that. Yeah, that was that. All right, cool. So we have our Fibonacci right here. It's come down to 50%. We had our support resistance, and it's come back up. Have we had any? Yeah, okay. It's broken. Look at this. Let's see what's happened. Let's have a look at price action and market structure. So we've had this pull up. It's come down. Retested here. This is a nice entry point right here. Look at that. Nice entry point, and it's gone all the way up to the next support resistance. You go back in history and start putting these lines up. Like I said, that's what we do. When our prices here, we've got two down, two up, two down. So if we took this right here, up to this support resistance, 188 pips. Man, let's have a look at what was going on here then. Why did it pull back? So it didn't really pull back too much on the Fibonacci. I didn't think it did. It's consolidated here. We have to go and talk small time frame. Oh, well, we're going to talk small time frame. We're sitting on the 4 hour. We're looking at the bigger moves. All right. Okay. So yeah, 4 hour. Let's go down to the 1 hour. Okay. So like I said, we've seen the bigger picture. So let's have a look on the 1 hour. See if we can find anything that's going to help us on the 1 hour as well. Yeah. What can we add? Short down our pivots right now. Present. Pivots everywhere. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, so we have a nice S2 right here. Let's go this pivot right here. Didn't really break it, it's kind of rejected it and then it broke here actually. There's a retest. Retest was right there. So we're looking at okay. So a nice little trend line right here. So we can say, okay, if price breaks trend line, price breaks this trend line right here, potentially it did. Yeah, it did. So as we can see, price broke this trend line here. Fine line it. Yeah. Fine line it. So price broke this right here. So we might be seeing a little retest on this and then up. Yeah, that's nice. But yeah, we'll keep this. See, another one to add to it as well. So imagine if that wasn't there, right? We would have this right here. It kind of touched it, come back down to this support resistance, and it's forming a wedge. But eventually it broke out here, all the way up. But like I said, it's kind of pinned off the support resistance. Come up, broke it, pinned, entries right here, all the way up to the next support resistance. This was another trade. This was on the 31st of August. 189 pips and 1st September. Moving out. Nice. And it's just been falling down. I'm just trying to broke it so far. Maybe we might see a little retest on it and it might break this support resistance. We don't know. We'll have to look at the fundamentals on what's going on in GDP and Swiss franc. So yeah, we have to look at fundamentals on that. So yeah, that's another 15 minutes. Okay. Oh, I went down 15 seconds. We got down to 15 minutes. Man, imagine watching it on 15 seconds. That's mad. So, what we got here? Yeah, okay. We can put price in the channel, but I mean, 15 minutes is a bit too low for me. It's only entries that I look for in the 15 minutes because of the type stop losses. And what a lovely little pattern here. Look at that. All the way up. Beautiful. You start seeing, price is so fractal. Lovely. Look at that pattern right there. That's a beautiful pattern. All the way up. The price is so fractal. It's, you can put this in the channel. You know? You put this in the channel, and you could have took price in between the channels. So for example, where's my channel? I've got Pitchfork here as well. Where's the channel? There we go. You put price in the channel. Let's see. There you go, price here. See one right here. So just come touch this right here. Prices. So this middle line is like a magnet, yeah. So this is where price gets attracted to in the channel. It's quite. I tried breaking down here. It's hit this. So you could have took entries right here. So okay. So right now, yeah. Price tried breaking the support resistance. Had a nice channel. We had a nice channel. We would have seen this support resistance right here. It broke the support resistance. It couldn't go any higher. It hit the top of the channel. So we had this right here, and then it's just dropped down. So this gives you confidence right here. So your entry point would have been either at the top of the channel or any of these two candles. I reckon this one right here would have been a nice little entry point. Was that it broke down, come back up, retest, drop all the way down. What time was this? This was, I don't know about that actually. It depends if I'm up trading, maybe, but sometimes I'm not. Probably let's take the London open. Where's London open? And opens down here. So this was Asia period. But yeah, if I saw this in London, then yeah, I would have took this right here. I would have took it all the way down. What was the value on this? So 85 pips. Yeah, personally I would have took it down to the next support system. So 88 pips for the day would have been perfect. Yeah, 88 pips for the day. Man, beautiful. And it's come back up, tested it back here, come back down. Yeah, so this is how you trade channels, right? And then you build up all your confidence with it. So you had your pivot points in, swirl, broke pivot right here. Come up, broke this. So yeah, even took anything right here because it broke it here, it went back up, took this right down, all the way down here. So it's building up momentum, it's come down up. So it's building up momentum, so it's come down, hit the pivot, come back up, hit it again, come back up, and then it broke through. Yeah, so building up momentum for it to break. And then come back to an S1. Probably to this consolidating area. Would have put stop loss down here, would have secured some pips. Would have secured some profits. If it come back up, but it didn't, it's gone back down. And then it tests the magnet, straight down to the S2. And then we had this right here. And we had the support resistance. So yeah, probably took it at the support resistance levels. There you go, broke it. No, didn't break it. Yeah, broke it, come down here, retest. And then we had this right here as well. Stop loss would have been just right underneath here. Would have been a bit too much. I don't know how much pips was that. Oh no, perfect. 10 pips stop loss. Well, really, would have put 8 pip. I would have put it right under the structure right here, where it consolidated. So you're looking at about 8 pips stop loss. Was it 8 pips? Go back. Yeah, so that's why I set on 15 minutes, because you get stop losses like these, and your risk reward is great, because like, if you just let it ride all the way out, even you could even take this as well, because they come back for a retest. Took it out. So that was London opening was here. So personally, I probably would have took any of these candles with London opening all the way up for the rest of the day. So yeah, I would have took these all the way up for the rest of the day. And what was the reward on that? Long. So if I went long right here, for example, I know my stop loss would have been down here, right there. So yeah, so we've got it just 5-1. Just to reward. That's nothing with that. And it's in under 15 minutes. And yeah, for the day, we're just under 50 pips. Perfect. Had a nice little pattern right here. Lovely little pattern. Yeah. It broke, at the moment, it broke the channel. So pretty much rotating at the moment. But yeah, that's how you use Confluence. So you just layer it. You layer everything and you go through all the time frames. You see what you can find. You see what patterns there is. You see what lines you can put in. And you just layer it. We start using the Fibonacci, the pivots, everything that I've taught you. I've taught you how to use everything. So just go through it. So go out and back test this. Yeah, start putting the work in and you'll start seeing the results. Right? It's quite easy. So if there's anything you're not sure of, comment down below. If you found value in this video, like and also subscribe to my channel. So I hope you enjoyed this content. Stay locked and I'll see you soon.